And I'm grateful for it because it's more perspective of what we are in the planet as a whole. So I do a lot of speaking, but I do it on a different level. This is the first time I've ever done this, so I'm going to open it up for you guys, and it's going to get pretty crazy, I'm sure. So if you have a question, just raise your hand. I'll give you a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we'll take the first 10. Okay, here we go. 1, go. Question. Go ahead.
You've done some really great directing, and I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about that and what you enjoy doing the most.
She asks, I've done some really interesting directing, and which great directing. Which do I like the most? You know, working in front of the camera or directing it. And I got to tell you, I've never done any directing that I didn't work as an actor in. So I have got to tell you, it's been an extraordinary experience. It started off with a film called, actually it started off with Miami Vice. I did 1 episode, and I started directing then, and I was the person in the show. I ended up becoming, it was Bushido. And it was the only single episode I ever directed, and I ever wanted to direct it. I helped write the piece, and then I ended up directing, and I was very grateful for that. Then I did American Me, which is a very, very difficult film. For those of you that have never seen that film, don't see it. It wasn't made for you. And then I went on to do, now I've done, I think, 6 Battlestars. And I'm doing the major motion picture for Battlestar. Definitely going to be a mind-blowing experience where they have taken us. I got to tell you, I've never done any kind of work that's even gotten close to what Ron Moore has done with this storytelling. This is the most extensive story I've ever been a part of, and I mean, you couldn't do it any other way than 80 hours to tell the story. And it's been extraordinary. The ending is, you know, emotionally, heartbreaking. I'm telling you, for a reason, because I don't want you guys to, you know, think that you're going to go through this without getting yourself really twisted. Ron has no mercy, and it's been very true. He's been very true to it. It's very dark, and it gets darker. The end of the 3rd season was just brutal. It was simply brutal. It devastated us when we were doing it, when we realized what he had done. You know, he had nuked the Earth. There was nothing left, and we couldn't even stay there. And so it's brutal what happens to us. Not many of us make it. I will tell you that. Which is really the truth. It is the truth of what actually, if you take a look, you know, Blade Runner did a wonderful job of creating a reality. And when we started to do this, work on this program, that was the door we walked into. We were not going to do anything less than what really Blade Runner had created as far as reality. And it paid off. I mean, that was a door that nobody had walked through as far as, you know, science fiction was concerned. They had left that room completely alone. The door was open, the world had been explored, and there we were, bam, without anyone else walking in. So when I talked to Ron and David Icke at the very beginning, and they gave me the script, I said, hey! One of my favorite all-time people, Aaron Douglas.
Yes, that is on film.
He's here to answer any questions also. But basically he's here just to say thank you to all of us. All of us here. And he's fantastic. Yesterday was his birthday, so wish him a happy birthday. As you all know, it's been recorded very well. I told Ron and David at the very beginning that if there were any creatures of the Black Lagoon that came out after me, I was going to faint, and then I was off the show. And it was part of the contract. So you could not, even the hybrid, they were afraid to talk to me about it. They're like, oh, jeez. But then I had no scenes with the hybrid, so I didn't have to worry about it. So basically, that was it. But as far as directing went, it's been an extraordinary experience, and working with the caliber of, these guys, it's been By the way, he has his own television show now. Yeah. So he's here representing himself as the lead of his own show. And it seems like everyone got their own show off of this one, except for me. I'm too old. But it's okay. It's okay because I can still direct. He wants me to come and direct him in his show, so I have a job. But directing to me has been a blessing. It's been a great means of expression, and it's been something that I've really enjoyed doing, and now I get to do it for the film. So we work again. He's starring in the movie. Yeah. So it's going to be an honor and privilege to direct him again. Question number 2.